Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Mick from On The FUT Market. I have a big video today for you all. Today's kind of like a big accomplishment for me. You guys know that for a while I've been trying to hit this, and this is not really a video for you guys to just say, oh my god, Nick, like, you're the best, all that. I appreciate that, guys, but this is more of a video to show you guys what is possible if you guys really learn the market and just kind of follow along with the channel. And I think this is a toast to the channel's success this year, in terms of not views, not money, not likes, nothing like that. Just in terms, a toast of success to how much every investment has worked, how many right calls we've made this year, and in general, it just kind of depended how heavy or not heavy you went in on the investments. Today I hit 100 million global transfer profit, and I haven't spent any money on this specific account. It's something that I started in the beginning of the year as a road to glory, and it took me a little bit of a while to get into the top 100, because obviously when you don't spend money in the beginning of the game, it's hard as hell to get up there in terms of numbers when other people were able to invest in, say, like an R9 at 2 million and sell it at 6. So this is a big accomplishment for me. I didn't even think I was going to get over like 60 this year. I was just aiming to finish in the top 100 at the end of the year, and it turns out we are at 100 million right now in July. Which is just absolutely crazy. I mean, I never would imagine that I would hit 100 million, especially in this kind of competitive of a FIFA and things like that. So it's a big accomplishment for me. So I think this is going to be a kind of last hurrah of a club tour. I think I'm going to give you guys a club tour. If I hit more, you know, we'll probably do an end game club tour. We'll do one more before FIFA ends. But this is the main club tour. You guys know this is how it is. And this is how we're going to do it. So guys, if you liked the video today, drop a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more of these and talk about things in my club and just talk about everything, just let me know. Obviously, guys, just let me know in the chat, in the comments. Sorry, not the chat. I'm not streaming. What we'll do with the club tour is we'll start low to high, and we'll work our way up like we always do. We've added a ton of cards as Team of the Season and Festival of Football have been out. So let's get into it. So all this stuff right here, obviously we have a lot of these. They brought out the FUT cards. For the World Cup, the Nations. A lot of reds we have here that we don't really use. I did basically every single one of those ones, so I haven't really used a ton. I used some of them in seasons, and they were alright cards. Other than that, you have some more reds here. It's pretty standard. My club, untradeable wise, is massive, guys. Potentially on top of having 100 million, I have probably one of the best untradeable clubs in FIFA. It's mental. I have pages of my untradeable club. So we have some of the footies players. Then we move on to the 83s. We have some more Footmas cards. We have all these kind of things. And the nice thing about me is, like, I can basically flex it where I can basically make any team for my untradeable club, which is a really nice feeling. This Wijnaldum I had a lot of games with. I played a lot of games in Weekend League with this card. He is a very good card. He's proven. He's tested. I used him. He's a very good card. Callum Wilson actually has an insane goal return for me. This guy got me elite. I used a really, really low-key team back in, like, I think it was January, February. And I got elite with him, so I have great stats with him. And as we move on, again, just kind of more cards in here. I used this Hector Bellerin for a little while. He was pretty good. So that's a recommendation for a guy on a budget with wanting a card like that. Now, this is probably one of my favorite center mids of all year. I mean, this card is just so reliable. And I do recommend this. If you guys have 150, 200K and you guys want to try out a card like this, this guy is just ridiculous. He's absolutely insane. So I would definitely try him out if you guys want to try a card out like that. I think Quincy Promes is going to go down in the book as my favorite card that I used all year. I used him from the time frame of probably September to February, March. I got elite with him. He took me to 34-6 single-handedly. I started him in that team, and he's a beast. This guy is nothing short of a beast. His weak foot is fake. It's a 5-star. I swear to God, I used to live by this card. He's got over almost 700 goal contributions in 520 games, which is just crazy. This was an SBC card, and it was the best value that I ever spent on an SBC card. So he was absolutely unbelievable. And yeah, so other than that, I mean, Fabinho, I used, I think, a good amount. I used this card 93 games. Bas Dost, the legend. Kyle Walker, I used for 476 games. Great card. Super useful to my club. Now we're going to start to move into some higher rated Team of the Seasons and things like that. We have that Ndidi, Kagawa, Mbappe I used for a long time. Great super sub off the bench. We have Batman in here. Sterling I don't really think I used ever. Bobby Firmino I used a lot. He did pretty well. He's a good goal scorer. Pretty reliable. Sessegnon I don't think I ever got to use a ton. Marcus Rashford I used for 17 games. That card is pretty good. Now we're going to start to move on into some of the better kind of players here. We have Philip Coutinho, James Rodriguez, Jordan Lukaku, not Jordan Lukaku, that's Romelu Lukaku, Milinkovic-Savic we have in the club. That was a really nice one. The PTG packs were so worth it for me this year. I got cards that basically just kind of grew my club over time. Harry Maguire, aka it's Haber. Mario Icardi was great. Don't think I used him, but Mario Icardi is a really good card in FIFA. Ousmane Dembele. I just started using this card because he finally got his upgrade. So this is a card that I just started using. We have Jamie Vardy. Then we have his red as well. So you're going to start to see I have some reds. Some festival cards we added into the club. Jordan Shaqiri, Patrice Evra. Malcolm, I have his red card. I really want to try this card out. This card looks pretty naughty. I want to try him out. Chicharito, Mandzukic. Then we start to move some icons. Larson was phenomenal for me this year when I did use him. He was a great player. Rio Ferdinand was really good. Sadio Mane, I haven't loved his team of the season this year. It just doesn't feel that good. And then other than that, I think that's that for that page. Marega never really used any of these team of the seasons. Had a bunch of these. Rijkaard is really good. I've been able to use him for about 40 games now. He's very good. JJ Okocha is a really fun card. I definitely recommend getting Icon JJ Okocha if you guys want to have a card that you want to have fun with. Arturo Vidal, SBC card I used for a little bit. He wasn't that good. He was all right. Aaron Moy is a pretty good card this FIFA. Got to use him for about 10 games. Want to use this Mario Fernandez card because this card looks super fun to me. Kieran Trippier I gotta use because that card looks pretty good. Andrea Pirlo, I'm so happy I held on to this card. They may release him during footies. Oh no, I lost it. All right, so also we have Pierre Aubameyang, who's a very good card. You guys will see with Aubameyang. Aubameyang was like low-key one of my favorite cards this year because he got some upgrades that made him a superb, phenomenal card. He was really, really, really good this year. So I really enjoyed Aubameyang. Let me pull up his card here. I think it's on the next page. Aubameyang, I had a great goal record with him too. What was it? 99 goals, 78 assists in 105 games. Great goal record. Fabinho, team of the season is good. Desai is a beast. I had 275 games with him. Mars, team of the season is pretty good. Patrick Vieira, I just did in the last 2 months. 226 games. He's a starter in my team. Kluivert's pretty good. I finished Icon Kluivert the other day. Shevchenko's good. What else we got in here? We got Jesse Lingard. I got to use this card still. Kaká, I've held it into in my club. Team of the season, Sonaldo. You guys know the deal with this card. It's ridiculous. Guys, all this stuff is done with no FIFA points, man. These are all untradeable packables from team of the season. You guys know how to... This card apparently is sick. I got to use Marquinhos. Vertonghen, I got the red card of. Cavani, I did the SBC. Kolarov's a festival football card. Salah's wants to watch. I have a good amount of games played with 154. Leroy Sané is a super sub. Hullet is the best player in FIFA. Literally is the best player in FIFA. I don't think there's a better player. None of those cards right there I really use too much. Leon Bailey, I haven't really used that much. Falcao haven't used. Lecomte haven't really used. Nainggolan's a beast. He's a great card to have untradeable, so super happy to pack that. Hamzik's a beast. Pjanic is pretty good. Haven't used Otamendi. Jordi Alba's my favorite left back, and I think he's the best left back this FIFA. I love his burst of pace, and I love how he plays through passing. Got to use De Ligt a little bit as a center defensive mid super sub. Haven't really used them. Just packed David Luiz's Festival Football card, which is an amazing pack pull to have untradeable. Parejo is another one. Batshuayi, team of the season, is a fun card to use. Thauvin's not very good this year. I used him. He wasn't that good. Paolo Maldini's probably the best center back in FIFA. This guy's unbelievable. Harry Kane, we just packed like literally the other week, so he's great. Ribery, same thing. Ribery, man, we got some crazy good pack pulls I gotta start to use that we packed in the recent weeks. I want to really try out Ribery. Ericsson is a great card as well. Sergio Ramos, we start to move to some of the really elite players in my club. Untradeable. Sergio Ramos, 141 games. This card is amazing. Thomas Muller, he's a Bayern boy, man. You guys know I'm a Germany fan. This is a big card. Insigne is a pretty fun card to use. Kimmich is the best right back in FIFA, in my opinion. His team of the season. I know it's a little bit, I think people would say team of the year Marcelo and Kyle Walker team of the season, but I think Kimmich is the best. He does it all around. And to have him red is even better. Look at these in-game stats, man. They're unbelievable. You can't beat these. The sprint speed, I don't even feel it if you just put a shadow on him. James Rodriguez, 95 rated James. Haven't even used him, just packed him the other week. Kevin De Bruyne is arguably one of the best center mids in FIFA. The 5-star weak foot allows him to kind of fluctuate in that midfield and just kind of free roam, but score from anywhere. And he's just a scorer, man. I played him at outside center mid. I never played him as a cam, just for the record. 96 R9, obviously a great goal return. He's got about almost 400. I think that's 400 goals in 285 games, so he does the business. Team of the season, Griezmann's a pretty good one. He's a very good card and a fun card to use in game. We have Diego Godin. So we're really getting to some higher rated cards now. Iniesta, we could probably, I think, now get a 196, 197. Iniesta's a pretty good card. And then obviously we're getting to the end of this club tour. Isco has a 97 rated PTG now. Got that player of the year Neymar, and then I packed red Neymar. So pretty cool to have the 2 Neymars. And that's with those. And then we actually packed Alexis Sanchez, Festival Football. I haven't really used him that much. He's a pretty good card, but haven't used him that much. And then we have the bad boy Suarez. We have Luis Suarez, the 98 rated untradeable. We packed him in a Festival Football pack. So pretty wild club that we put together this year. I never imagined that I would have this good of an untradeable club. And then obviously this is my tradable club. I've got a KDB, I've got a Valencia. So I have a Record Salah that's fresh I held on to. Never really imagined I would have this kind of cool of a club. And this wouldn't be possible without the commitment of you guys on the channel and kind of just sticking with me and us kind of motivating each other through the hard times of FIFA. So I want to thank you guys for that. And I want to just say to everybody following the channel, man, this is all possible if you guys just figure out the trading and kind of just stick with it, and it really is possible. So thank you guys to all watching. There's probably going to be one more video of Club Tour, depending on how much we get through the next few weeks of FIFA in terms of content and potential pack pulls. Guys, I really appreciate y'all watching today. I will see you all in a video very soon.